because we have a lot of people here, so I mean, a lot of people going to be, doing the finals. But some of you are in groups, so it's not as much as you think. But yeah, but let me talk to you a little bit about the schedule. Okay, I made some rearrangements regarding the final report and yeah, some of the time schedules. So let's go through some of these for okay, starting today, which is the 17th. We'll start with our finals. The first two, the second one will be late. The first one, she's sick, so she's doing her presentation probably next week, probably the week after. Okay, so there's around like 10 of you reporting today, and plus the ones that did not report the midterms yet, if they're here. If not, then too bad. And next week we'll be going to the it's called the Young Designers exhibition, which is down in Nangang. Okay, so I think you have to purchase tickets, and by the way, because our department, we're also like having, some. I think the graduates are doing some exhibition, and then they're having an opening ceremony. Okay, which is exact at my time, 1 o'clock. So make sure to be there to join the opening ceremony if you can, and then look around the place to take some notes regarding young designers exhibition. Okay, so next week don't come here. We'll be at Nangang. Okay, so we'll start at 1 o'clock for the opening ceremony first, and then we'll take a look around the whole exhibition. Okay, make sure to take photos, and then take notes, photos regarding CIS logo designs, and what we do in class. Okay, so that would be for next week. Make sure 1 o'clock to be at the Nangang Exhibition Hall. Okay, I'll post the address and the fee for for the entrance fee, and make sure to bring enough money. And then I don't know if the department offers like free tickets or not. You could I'll ask, and then you could also ask your the graduate students if they have like extra tickets regarding the exhibition. Okay, and then on the 31st, the last day of May, will be our second week of final presentation. Okay, so because we don't have like we had like 1 week on because they're holding a exam like 2 weeks ago, so it's actually a little bit squeezed in. So I combined like the first 2 weeks and the first week. I mean the 1.5 weeks together to merge like a couple of views up. So there'll be like 3 to 4 like extra ones. So make sure to see which week that you're supposed to participate in. I know some of you works in groups, so yeah. So make sure to check the list in which when you're presenting. Okay. So the next 3 weeks after the exhibition will be a final report. Okay, but the 17th week, which is the 14th of June. Okay, this building, I think they're fixing this building, so we won't have class here. We'll be doing our 17th week online. Okay, so you'll be at your dormitory or at home, wherever you are. We'll be doing this week online. Okay, which is the 14th of June. Okay, so make sure not to be here because this building will be closed. Okay, because they mailed me from the office, wanted me to like upload some like information regarding our class. And for the last week, this week should they wanted to do online, but actually we were. Let me verify this session. I'll let you know. Okay, actually we're having an exhibition regarding foreign students, and some of the I think the whole department. So we'll be going to our department to look at the exhibition for our final final day. Okay, so that will be our last week. So these 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, don't come here, please. Okay, so I'll make notes and let you know of what's going on. Okay, so the uh the 17th week, which is the 14th of June, let me repeat again, we'll be doing this week online. Okay, and then make sure to log into Google Meet, and I know you'll be doing presentations, so we'll be doing it online. And the last week, we'll head to our department and look at the exhibition, which the foreign students come up with. Okay, so that's the last week's. Okay, for the rest, uh, we'll do it here. Okay, so yeah, so let's start. So the first one who will be doing presentation will be like these two are. Oh, let me check on the ones that didn't present for the midterm set. So 1014 is this guy here. No, okay. You better watch out for your grades, okay? Because I don't. You're not here. It's in red. I won't be able to grade you, okay? So you'll be missing out your midterm, okay? So don't you know, be asking me afterwards, oh, what happened to my grade? You didn't do your midterm, okay? So 1026 is this guy here? Nope. Okay. So 1006, boy E, is he here? Nope. Okay. There's no more chances after this announcements, okay? Because you've been missing for 2-3 weeks, and then this is your last chance. Okay, 2007 is this girl here? No, okay. 2003, not here, okay. So you'll be missing out on your grades, okay. Don't blame me, okay. 0009, not here, okay. So yeah, so let's start with the guys today, okay. So this one, 2009 leaves it, right? Okay, you'll be doing it first. Yeah. Oh, so there's four of you. Okay. Yeah. Your name is on. Uh, you're supposed to present today. Oh, okay. So it's double, right? So I'll just like mark this one off. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you wanna upload some stuff or yeah. Yeah, I'm so. Yeah. Make sure all of your names are on the presentation, okay, on the report, okay. Because according to that list, I don't know who's who. Okay, yeah. Final presentation with your student ID and your names. Okay, will be a long thing for you. Otherwise, I don't know who's who. Okay, everybody is final presentation. Which one? Okay.
They were during a competition and it's about Alpis and it's from 1917. And this is the original logo. And because the original logo had concerns of racial insensitive, and it was changed to the certain one, the this one. And normal is blue background and white spot, but sometimes it's upside. Okay, and this is what we join the competition. This one, and this is rule. Just your poster and packaging have to the same design, and the design need Japanese style and with blue and white as the main color. And this is our sketch. We want just it look like they are toasting. And this is final with some color. And okay, we design a plastic bottle label featuring two people toasting, and we want the design to be such that when two people hold the bottles next to each other, and the picture on the bottles create a complete toasting scene. And this is our poster. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, this is interesting. To give you some feedbacks. I think for the illustration, I like the illustration. I think it has like a clear understanding of like two young students toasting for the drink, right? And then with the disco ball, and and with the interesting blue color, which meets uh, the color thing of the brand. But I think there's one thing that regarding the font, okay, like you have like outline going through on these color these four words, right? Also over here it says 很想喝, right? I think the outline should because this is probably like a 1 pixel, something like 1 pt, some sort of like a outline, and then this one probably a 2 or 3 pt, right? So I think this one and this one should be the same to have a more consistent design, because this one's small and this one, and then you probably have to watch out for the outline, because there's like 4 X's over here, like I don't know if you have Illustrator or not. Maybe I'll come to you later on if you guys like have Illustrator on your computer. Okay. Uh, have you been to my Illustrator class before? No. Okay. Okay. There's one like a one tool regarding what's that called? Okay. If you have Illustrator, I'll show you later on. Okay. This outline, actually, the outline, the default, the outline is above the fill color, right? So it'll sort of like bite into your word, your font, which makes it like makes this area like more chewed up by the black line, right? So this line over here, I think there's a method you could like switch the outline underneath the fill color. So so the black lines wouldn't eat into the fill color. Okay. So but and also make the outline more consistent. Okay. If this one goes like, I think 1 pt is a little bit too small, maybe 1.5, you could try that, and then also make this 1.5, make these two outlines consistent, if you know what I mean. Okay, if I can tell you're familiar with Illustrator, but these are the minor issues in which you have to like consider, like consistency throughout your fonts to make your designs more, consistent. But the illustration, I really like the illustration. I think it's perfect. Okay, yeah. Okay, good work. Okay, have you turned in this yet, or when's the deadline? So you haven't turned in yet, right? Okay. You guys brought the computer with the file. You have it today. Not here. Not here. Okay. Okay. So okay. After if we have time, because some of you in groups, and then there's not as much students today, I'll go to I'll meet you guys after our after our presentations. I'll teach you what to do with the fronts. Okay. Correct a little bit of the issue, and then send it. Okay. 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 Good works. Yeah. Oh, so you so you'll be no next week we're going to exhibition. Oh, you're this one, but this is midterm. Oh, you haven't done midterm yet. So I miss out on you. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're doing midterm today. Oh, okay. No, okay. So I missed you out. Okay, so you're doing midterm today. Okay, you're doing it now. Okay. So she's doing her midterm. Okay. So let's go to a midterm area, which is it's okay. It's okay. Just because like it's, I don't want to keep the students long wait. So look for your.
Hello, this is my video return and my I choose the company 有信房屋 and this the agencies for selling the house and he's the and he cooperate propose is the honest first and Dell second and what they do is they have the something app and some certificate for prove their house are true price. Yes. And first I will introduce the logo of this company. And this logo use the circle and the house look like gentle. And the circle looks smooth and the house look quickly and combine both of them look like smooth quickly surprise. And this is the logo visual elements of this company. And he logo also use the word of the logo also use the blood tone font and pillar and put them together look like the house and look at the down size of the it's like all of the world are in the 正方形里面 square. Okay, square. So it looked like the house of land like the square and very strong like the house. And the color pattern is the yellow look warm and the red has the like energies and put them together like this company look warm and energies. And they use the gray color for their word is look very careful, very visibility for looking knows that this is the word of this company. And the emergency is the post of this company. And he put a person like look like wear the suit and he look very honest and he 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 are taking an oath. So it look like he proved that our company is very honest. And he also used the golden color look very shiny. So the posts look like shiny and honest and you can trust them. The posts have the uh, yes, like look at this. Yes, and he also use the honest for all of them posts. He also say like honest is one of habits and going to all of all people flat. And I think the emergency for this is like talking to us like, oh, we are an honest person and it's an honest agency and the customer should trust them. Yes, and this the website of land and the typograph is very easy to understand like all of the item has uh, their okay, they're introduced, yes. And it is the most of there's yes, Taipan. Okay, and this is the website design, and he also have the virtual look like this. And this is my presentation. Thank you for everyone.
Okay, so this is about the housing brand, and yeah, their logo. I think they have a pretty fine logo, but the font is a little bit round. It's not really consistent with the shape of the logo because it's more edgy on the arrow and or the building, but it has like more round corners on the front. So I think a little bit needs a little bit fixing, but overall, it's a good logo. Okay, so our next presenter would be. Okay, let me take a look here. So okay, so I missed you out. Okay, so 1007 is okay. So you'll be next. So there's how many of you? Oh, oh, three. Okay, uh, let me take a look at your. Hold on, because your finals, right? Okay, finals here. Okay, look for yours.
So our team, we had an offer from like industrial design department, and it was their event that we have to design a short motion video for them. So, okay, next one. So this is the main idea of their uh, cooperation identity system. Okay. Okay. So because the event was planned in the June, so it's a more like a summer vibe. So they want to create a comfort living environment and optimize life details, create a refreshing viewing experience in summer. So this is their feeling they want to express. Okay. And they want to bring out the real world exhibitation and online exhibition and attract popularity because it's a like a real world event, and they have to like have a lot of people come in and view and experience the whole exhibit. So they would, because they have a lot of sponsors, so they have to like make a make a book, so they can offer from for the sponsors to see how the results are. And this is their standard words we can take a look at the Chinese one, and this point is the main point is this kind of font is very flat, and the English one is more like a handwriting style of font that brings out the little chillness and lively. Yeah, and this is their logo. And again, take a look at the centered font, and you can look at the eye, the straight line. It represents I, and the top of the circle, it was missing one part. It means B. So industrial design is there like a very small cleverness. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the logo they have is a soda bottle as the cap of the cap of the soda bottle. So it really brings out the kind of like a cute and lively feel. Summer feel. So this is their color pattern, and the top is the lighter one, and the downside is more darker. And the main colors are the orange, yellow kind of colors, because the main graphic is soda, is an orange soda. Yeah, the event name is orange soda. Yeah, you can look at the main graphic. It was orange everywhere, and tangerines, and a soda bottle. Yeah. So this is the other part of fonts, that they were more like narrow. It's not like the previous one is very flat. It's their differences. Now we can take a look at the results. And the video. Okay. Take a look at the result video. So that's the finished video, and the event is about to start is the mid of the June. So you guys can take a look at the event. Okay, so as you can see, the video they have like a lot of orange in it. So we have the soda and the soda can, soda bottle. Yeah, and the orange itself. And these elements were the industrial design they offered us. So we actually didn't really draw any kind of elements. Yeah. Yeah. But this one is designed from us, because they really didn't know how to like make a motion video. So they just gave us their main poster, and we didn't know how to start because we didn't have like the small elements of it, so we couldn't animate it. So we have to like communicate to them and tell them what kind of parts they have to crop it. Okay. Orange. And this is our like motion reference. The main point of this is like it's very a lot of morphing kind of stuff going on. Yeah. Okay. And this is our sketch. And it is very, very simple because it was drawn by us. That's about it.
Okay, good work. Let me give you some feedbacks, okay? First of all, like regarding this one over here, let me like full scale it so everyone can anybody read this from a distance? I think it's kind of hard to read, right? Yeah, because there's no contrast. 对比. Yeah, because like everything is in white, and then I know you have like a pale orange going on at the back, and some of these words are too complex, because I understand Chinese words are because we're using fanti, right? There's more structure into the font, but there's one thing regarding the line. I think the choice of choosing this font, you might you might yeah, you might reconsider, because this is okay, but yeah, let me just give you like some of my thoughts on uh the font. There's a font issue, like all these are too crowd, all merged up together. You can't, from a distance you won't be able to read it. And then there's no contrast. So see, the background is sort of like a little bit of orange white, but you can regarding this font, you won't be. It's hard to read. Okay, so when you're dealing with design, it's always you want function first, then beauty. Okay, so that's the first issue. And then regarding the you see, this font is like, you see this font over here. It has this black outline, right? The black outline actually eats up the font because it's eating inwards, right? So because of the black outline, you won't be able to read the words. If you take the black outlines out, you'll probably read it. So regarding the black outlines, I will see these are in white fonts, right? You'll be able to read it. But these 8 words, I don't think it's harder to read. Even though this is white, it's easier to read, right? Because it has contrast. And then these, it's just like too much structure, 2 colors, and then the words are too complicated, and it's like it's hard to read. Yeah. And then regarding the okay, these two designs are great, but sometimes I understand, like I think you're using a gray color for the outline. Sometimes it's not necessarily has to be gray or black all the time. You could of course this needs testing. Sometimes maybe a darker color of the same tone, the same hue. So maybe like a darker blue or darker green, maybe a darker or brown, maybe a brown outline instead of a gray outline. Okay, sometimes it blends in much better than black or gray, right? So that might be something you could try if you can. And these are yeah, same. You could probably use brown instead of gray, right? You could give it a try. I'm not sure it's workable, but I think it blends in better. So you could give that a try. And then the references, I think it's good. I think you did the motion graphic part pretty good, but I need to see that. But there's one area that I have a little bit of an issue. It's also regarding the font. Where's the video? Okay, right, this one. Okay, I have to click on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also the English font with the black outline, right? Because of the black outline, it's actually harder to read. It has too much structure. Once monocolor, yeah, too complex. You're making it too complex. Actually, I don't think the black outline is necessary. You can't change anything.
Because this is all from
I understand. Yeah, I understand. that you could like advise, give them advice. Okay. So because this is not, final yet, so everything could change. Okay. It's final. Okay, so this is just my feedback regarding to the designing. But you have to watch out in case you do the designs, okay? So I understand that you're not the one that did the designs, but yeah. One, I don't have English ones, these are good. Yeah. See that English one popping up? Nobody could read it. Okay. Yeah, it's too narrow and then it's too complex. It, it shows no purpose, right? Because you want, I understand it's a decoration, but a decoration in which nobody understands what's the point? It's all good. You did a good job. So a little bit white on the side, but I don't. Yeah. I think- So this one, okay, you have like a narrow, sort of dark gray or black outline, right, going out over here. And okay, same over here, but I think the thickness is different. I think this one is like narrower on the yeah, right. I think it's thicker on the side. It's probably, yeah, it's probably the contrast of the color giving giving you illusion that it's different. But I thought that was different. Okay, this has a. I thought this one is just a white font without the without the black lines because it's more narrow. But actually, this is better. You see more contrast instead of having the border, you know making, yeah, the stroke making things complicated. That would be it. So you see, just the white fonts will probably do the job if you have enough contrast, right? So sometimes if you have like a white background and then with all these like lines going on, you're making things more complicated. So that's my my concerns regarding your presentation. But for the animation part, I think you did a good job. Okay, so that would be good. Yeah. Okay, so okay, it's like not connected, right? Okay. Okay, let's see, our next presenter would be, okay, is Yao Ting here, or Ting Yao Ting, sorry, Ting Yao, Ling Ming 2002, is he here? No? Or he's in one of the groups? No? All right, so I'll mark him orange for now. That's caution. Okay. 4006. Okay, yeah, okay. So you're doing your presentations regarding your.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is CI's final report, and this is the competition we take part in. It's about equality, and it is some information about that competition. And our main topic will be focusing on the marriage equality.
Okay, I came up with two sketches. The first one I will use the two color blocks. Each accompany half the area to represent equality. The intention of them embracing each other also symbolizes a lover and a harmonious marriage. And the second one, I think I will do this one, is based on the concept of the seedling, which develops to different forms of marriage. But they are all come from a same root, the same place. This is used to convey the image of equality.
And this is the poster design I came up with, which combines a silhouette of balancing art and chess, the king and queen, which represents the different kinds of marriage we have here. And the teacher taught me to just make it like improve the tension of the art of it. But I want to make it feels like very peaceful and not going to not gonna fall apart, but at the same time increase the tension of it. So I try to increase the height of that thing. So it looks like, oh, it actually is pretty dangerous, but like if you move even one piece out of this thing, it will fall down apart. And this is currently just a silhouette of the poster, and I'll be changing the color afterwards. Yeah. And
here's my sketch. And I use the concept of a Mobius strip with slogans and messages of advocating marriage equality filling the loop. The font is distorted, and I aim to imply the direction and shape of the loop while not immediately drawing attention to the words. Instead, the focus is on the overall appearance, with the meaning of the words becoming clear upon closer inspection. I chose the Mobius strip because it's formed from a single surface, symbolizing that all forms of marriage are built on the same foundation and originate from the same plane, love between two individuals. That's why I intentionally shaped the Mobius strip like a heart. As for colors, because we intend intend to make a series of posters, so we select the 2016 Pantone colors of the year, Serenity Blue and Rose Quartz, as they effectively convey the concept of blurred gender boundaries. And we also incorporated some transitional shades to give it a more variation. And this is our current progress. And as my part, I might consider replacing the lettering's voice with some representative patterns later on. And And thanks for listening.
Thank you. Yeah, regarding the designs, let's go to the first one first. Okay. 50%, one, 51% the other one. And then there's like two hugging together, right? Okay. So these are two sort of like animals or what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I could tell. Sort of like a cat or something. And then, yeah, I think this one, sort of like a yin yang, right? Positive, negative, sort of like a combination. Yeah, that shows equality. That is good. That's a good idea. Of course, it needs fixing because I could tell the symbol of a cat maybe on the left side, but this one on the right, I can't really tell for sure. That is what that is. You could look into a designer called Aishi, his designs. Okay, so if you look, let me like, uh, if you want to Google, you could Google. Yeah, with all these designs, like they use these kinds of concepts and inceptions and movies. Yeah, a lot of movies, and then especially like some of these he designed for example this one. It shows like you see, there's a black bird going on toward the left, and a white bird going on toward the right, and then it has this combination of two birds, of the left and right combination. He does a lot of these types of designs. For example, this one shows like the human and the monster like doing a circle, but look at the wall. It has like two of these silhouettes doing a combination, like like a tile on the floor, right? So, for example, this one, it shows like the whole thing and the it's combined together, right? Yeah. So all his designs are sort of like a positive and negative bonding together. You could look into how he does his designs. For example, this one. Let me take a look if there's like a larger image. Okay, Escher, right? He does like a lot of exhibitions also here in Taiwan already. So one of these are, for example, you see his drawings all the time. So look into his stuff. Will probably help you with your own work. His stuff are based on tiles. So for example, this one, it shows like like all these are the same monster but in different color, but they could combine together, right? So figure something out like that. You see, that's how he does it. When he tiles, like that's his lizard. He's pretty famous in drawing lizards. So you can see like a crocodile, a lizard, going like sort of like a Morbius type of a structure. So you could see same design, but it could combine together. So you probably want to look into that. So you can see seashell and the sea fish, right? So it does these combinations. For example, the white bird and the black bird, right? All these are combinations. You also see his designs in famous fashion brands. Yeah. But look into his stuff, okay, in order to to understand how negative and positive work blends together. Okay, so it all fits. So you can look into that. Okay. Okay, so that's the first one. And where's the stuff? Okay. Oh yeah, in here. Okay, so you can look into that. This one I'm not so sure. This is probably you know gender equality, right? Because it shows the signs for male and female. Okay, this is not okay. This is probably a hard. So this is a pretty basic concept. I'll say you work on the one on the left that has a better concept. This one over here. This one I'm not so sure. I know it shows a tree regarding different genders, and then you're trying to balance them out, but it's not really. It's not that not that unique. I think this one has a better concept. Okay. And then this one, your concept is pretty good. Okay, this one, I know you're trying to show a balance between like these two. Well, I say gender because it's like king and the queen, or okay. So there's actually looks pretty dangerous, but it's keeping a nice balance. I think you're trying to show equality, but the problem is the viewer would be able to interpret equality through the silhouette. You have to like okay, is there anything because I'm pretty concerned about the chess piece. What does that stand for? I'm okay with the balance, but with the scale, but I don't really interpret the chess piece. Is it like a male and a female issue, or same same gender relationship, or different gender relationship? What does this try to express? I have issue in interpreting your chess piece. A little bit of an issue because a king and queen, or queen and queen, and a king and king, that stands for same gender, sex, or regarding that. That's my first interpretation, but I don't know if that is your interpretation or not. So that's my issue. But the concept is really good. And then for the Mobius, yeah, you did better than your last sketch. This is harder to interpret because it's more abstract. And then this gradient, it's just a structure, of a Morbius ring. But the combination, I think it interpret pretty well. I could tell it's a Morbius ring, and these are different issues regarding equality. For example, love, you basically different gender, same gender, and then toward. So these are the different issues in words regarding equality. And then you want it to last forever, I think. So yeah, but try to make your work a little bit more readable. Okay, for example, this one. These are just tiny lines. If it's not readable, just don't use it, or use it somewhere it's more readable. Okay, so more adjusting toward, let your viewer understand what all these words are. So make it readable. Okay, because you're using words you want people to read. So it must be readable. Okay, so otherwise it'll just be a pattern or a decoration. And if you want to express a definition or something that you want your viewer to interpret on your and your concept and your thoughts, and then you want your viewer to be able to read it. For example, I can read this love, right? So make it all readable. Okay, so I think you have like love a couple of times. Okay, so maybe cut down on the love and then try to fit something else into make your whole equality concept more more diverse, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that would be my suggestion. So all the color things, I have no issues because this is just a matter of choice. Yeah, let me show you a photo that I just showed her. Last week I was in because of Mother's Day, I went to Yangmingshan for to see something. Look at this. The first sketch was this one. Yeah, right. the flower and the Morbius ring, right? Yeah. So it just happens to be, you bump into the same concept. So that's what sometimes you have to like consider that. Okay, you think it's a unique idea, but sometimes somebody had something. It's not. I don't blame you, but sometimes these kind of stuff happens. But which means that it's not that unique because somebody else has thought about it before, right? So, but it's nice to know. Okay, so well, that'll be it. Thank you. Okay, so that is my feedback regarding the three poster designs on. So all you see, they're in one group, but they all contribute to part of something. Okay. Okay. So yeah, our next would be 2018.
Oh, okay. We have two people in our group, and we together can complete one poster. This page is the information about we chose the competition. Here is our main origin. This is a widely circulated story on Netflix about a very collective jumping of cliff to their death due to climate change. Uh, the original footage comes from behind the scenes clip of the Netflix documentary. The walrus, which originated on ice, were forced to cross into the onto the beach due to climate change, cause the ice to melt. Some walrus climb up to and unfortunately fall to the death. However, the video didn't mention anything about the walrus climate uh, suicide by jumping off a cliff. Therefore, the rumor is not real.
And this is our sketch and final work. The work concept in this creation themed around equality. We have extended the focus to animal rights based on the guidance guidance of our instructor. The image presents a visual illustration created by overlaying two pictures, designing based on news reports. This symbolizes how people often impose their viewpoints and values on their living beings, ignoring their actual needs and feelings. An example is the wa- viruses that, due to climate change, out, altered their habitat and tragic, tragically fall off cliffs. The media interpreted this as mass suicide, and unrelated parties ex- exploited the story for attention, diverting focus from the real issue. This hasty definition overlooks the in, in, intrinsic value of the walruses are as living beings, reducing them to a resource that can be manipulated and exploited. Although they are not Homo sapiens, they should equality retain their dignity, rather than having their tragedy hastily conclude by the words of later observers. Thanks for listening.
The concept is really great. Okay. So, yeah, let's look at the poster, right? So this, we have, it's more of an illustration. Yeah, we have a person over here, drinking a glass of wine, okay, right? And then the walrus is like committing suicide, because there's like, all the ice are melting on the side. It could, or this is rain or ice, right? Melting, right? Yeah. So they're committing suicide, and then people are having wine, because we're having a good life. We're heating up the planet, and then because of climate change, they're forced to live in a area which they're not supposed to be in, and then they're because there's too many of them, though, so they're starting to jump off cliffs. Yeah, so that is a very good concept, actually. And the illustration, it's yeah, it's pretty nice. You sort of put the walruses jumping off the cliff into like the wine glass. So so have you like sent the poster in already? Not yet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this would probably. Okay, you have to be careful of the format, okay? Because either it has to be portrait or landscape, and I think there's a little bit of. I think it's fine, but let me take a look. Okay. Okay, the guy in tears. Okay. Okay, is this guy like having like the tear is for, okay, watching the walrus jumping off cliff, feeling sad but still having a drink, right? Okay, so that's a backslash of, okay, the irony of what's going on. Okay, actually pretty nice. You did pretty good. Okay, so I think overall it's a great concept, and for me this is more illustration, than flat out poster designs, but I think this would still, it sort of interprets the whole scenario. So I think you could probably leave it as it is. Yeah, give it a try. Why not? Yeah, but on the fingers, well, this is just artistic suggestions. Okay, there's too many lines on the fingers. Okay, makes this area a little bit simpler. Okay, so because like you have like the line going on the on the nose to the mouth, and then your index finger, middle finger, all these lines going on over here. Artistically, it does not look so good. So try to figure a way out so that maybe less fingers or less lines. Okay, so fix probably this area, because this is like, it's not really looking good over here. Maybe simplify it a little bit more. Okay, this area. But for the rest, yeah, I think we'll probably do. Okay, so, but just in case, okay, if you have time, okay, you could try another art style regarding the same scenario. Maybe because this one you have like texture going on with all these dots, and then with all these lines. Maybe if you have another version, which is a simpler version, and then try to pick from the two. Okay, but overall the concept is great. Okay, I don't want to make any changes because I think you have like the irony of people crying, looking at the walrus, and then still holding up the glass. Then they jump, and then the wine refers to blood. So the whole scenario gives a pretty clear, definition of what's going. Right, good job. Okay, thank you. Okay, so they have a pretty good concept. Okay, I think enough to win something, but the art, has to do a little bit tweaking, I think. Okay, maybe a little bit more contrast because you have a brown, a grayish sky or something. Try something, more, dynamic. Okay. Okay, so that would be for this group right here. I think we're going toward the end because okay, there's 4 more. Let's take a break for 10 minutes, okay? Because we didn't take any break yet. So let's okay, 2:30. Let's bring next session. Let's start 2:30 because we only have like three yet, three to go. And let's take a break for 10 minutes. And then the 2014, please get ready. So. Okay, let's begin. Our next presenter would be okay, 1014. Yeah. So you're doing it by yourself? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, you have to look for your work.
Good afternoon. I participating in Golden Pinwheel Young Illustration Competition. And the entry rule is the age qualification is limited to young people between 16 to 39. There are no restrictions on nationality. Everyone can sign up the competition. And the competition has two categories. One is the book publication, and another is commercial applications. And I joined the book publishing this. And the book publishing works must be based on children books, illustrations. A set of 5 original illustration with same theme, and there's no limit on theme or content. Illustration shouldn't contain text description unless it is a part of the picture. If the publisher work after Junior 1 2022 on the work information page, contestants need to submit the ISBN number, name of the publishing institution, country, and first publishing date. And the requirements for commercial application are create illustration example that can be applied in business. Contestant must submit up to 5 concept drawing or rendering, and a PPT or video to explain how it works. And about the submission method, some detail. And there are also there are also have provide reference for winning entries over the year on the official website. And this is the schedule of the competition. And this is my current progress. I have completed the draft of the overall composition. And the story is talk about a little dog encountering some terrible thing in his dream. At the end, the scenes return to his bedroom. Through this creation, I want to tell the child who is watching this, even they have something bad in their dreams, but when we wake up, we definitely get back to our warm bedroom. In the next step, I will draw color and the lines to finish it. Thank you all for your attention.
Okay, thank you for your work. I know it's not complete yet, but yeah, I've been with you like personally, telling you what you know of what your image could improve. But yeah, I think overall you did a good job. I seem, as for now, your sketches are in more depth. Yeah, more 深度. So I think, yeah, just finish your drawings and then you'll be all good. I think I think it's pretty good for now based on illustration. Okay. Yeah. So that would be my feedback for now, because when you're doing illustration, it's like more of a artistic sort of a choice. You have like a clear concept. It's sort of it's not really like designing in which you want to express probably a value or something. Of course, you still do, but this is more of like what you intend to draw artistically, what your concept holds. So yeah, so personally, I like the way you draw, but of course, as for now, I could see the sketches and and your over view toward the whole story. So I think I have like nothing more to advise for now because you don't have any details and colors yet. Maybe if you once you still have that, you're welcome to like send it to me. Let me give you advice later on when you're more complete. Okay. Yeah. But for now, it's good. Okay. Thank you. So, oh yeah, by the way, the walrus jumping off the cliff, I've been like imagining of the 300 movie video. This is like a old like movie like probably 20 years ago, more than 10 years. Okay. So they have this one of the poster I remember is sort of like this one. Like you see off the cliffs. And then this is of course this is a Zack Snyder film. Zack Snyder is the director of the film. He has like you know a dynamic visual toward his movies. So all these movies has a specific type of style. So I think this one is like one of the posters he had. Let me see if there's like a clearer one. Well, of course, you could Google it yourself. Of course, this is a different art style. I'm not saying that yours is bad or his is good or whatever. This is just another attempt. You could take a look at. So his it's actually pretty dynamic. So it's sort of like people falling off like rain. Okay. So this is probably another style you could consider regarding, living things falling off cliffs. And then, yeah, but I like the glass and the illustration in which you give. Okay. So this is, just another concept. Okay, our next presenter would be, let me take a look here, 2019. Okay, yeah. Hi, hello. So how have you been?
Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to share about one of my projects in the company that I'm currently working in. The company called name is Octon. Here is their logo. Yeah, so this is more like a pre-test for me before I get into the company. The test was to create a logo for EAAS. You might ask, what is EAS? Well, it stands for Edge as a Surface. And I won't bore you with all of the details because it's a lot of the technical stuff about edge computing of the network. But throughout designing the logo for this surface, I keep three keywords in mind, which is edge computing, network, and connectivity to use as my fundamental base. And yeah, and I'm going to explain about my design process. The first step would be research. And this is a step that I think took quite a long time to do in to understand of the product and also the company branding. So I need to get a clear image on what to draw and how to make the logo fit the company brand itself. And the second process of my design is ideation. I make sketches, and this is my sketch. I made four of them that I think it's kind of good. So all of this has the same common. One common thing about these sketches is I use the E and S from Edge as a service, and then I combine them with different elements of the surface and the products. The first one is something that resembles Edge device. If you ever looked at what Edge device looks like, it's just like a box and a lot of like connection and all the wires and all of the stuff. So I'm just stacking them on top of each other. And also the second one is like a simple acronyms of EAS. I think it's kind of cool. And the third one is symbolizing infinity, like a looping connectivity for the product. And it also used the small e and then a big S. So two E and a big S. And the fourth one is just geometry shaped because I think it kind of uh speaks the same way with the company logo. So I just made like a simple S as the geometry, and then I make some drafts and revision and digitalize it. And this is the three logo that I think is kind of I'm proud of. So I'm going with this. Yeah. And here are my results. I showcase the logo with this layout kind of thing. And I made two versions for the boss to look at and then to pick one of them. Yeah, I put the design concept, like explaining what it means of my sketches and kind of explaining what I'm going through. So here in the first one, I wrote EAS as Edge device. It's inspired by Edge computing device. The logo features a path data transfer symbolizing universal connection. The overall shapes resembles the letter E and S stacked on top of each other. And the second one, I put EAS as loop connectivity, and the concept was to depict end-to-end service in the edge computing industry through their product Orion. The overall shape is two E letters connected through an S. Yeah, and I put some imagery key visuals and also some patterns to make it look more complete. And this is the color palette that I use. It corresponds with the Octane branding guidelines, also the typography that I used to. And thank you.
So where is this company based in Taiwan or Taiwan? So it's Taiwanese company. Yeah. So you went for these two versions, right? Version 1, version 2. Okay. This one, yeah, it does show the the computer, the board on the computers. Yeah, and also like represents a little bit like a Chinese style stamp. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So because it's square. Yeah. And this one, I actually personally I like the version 1 better. Oh, really? Yeah. Because like this one, it shows the S. Yeah. Also the combination of two E's, right? Lower initial, lower cap E, combined together. But this one has, if you work on patterns, this one looks better because it's in a square type of a, form. And this one, because it's sort of like a rectangular type of a form with like more of like a capsule, because you have like two round corners on each side, and then it lengthens in the middle, sort of like a capsule. So capsules are a little bit hard to work on unless you have like do a crossing between like make the pattern should be one underneath here, one above here, sort of like a cross a little bit. This is just in two rows. Like if you like split it a little bit, on the you don't want to align all these capsules together. You want to either intersect it a little bit to make it more, more of a diamond shape, right? So it probably look better, right? But for the square, I have no issue with the square. I think the square looks, for me, I like the square better, but the lower cap E, it's still, I like the concept of the two E's, combining into an S. Yeah, so that is also a good idea. Yeah, overall, it's a good work. So, so it's like put into use, or they're still, going. They're using it now. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So you're going to get hired. You're hired because of this. So for you, it's just a part time or. Oh, okay. Okay. So afterwards, any plans? Don't know yet. Okay. Okay. Good luck with your, with the work. Okay. Well, that is good. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Our next one would be, yeah, Amy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Your this one. Okay.
Ooh, ooh. Um, midterm, sorry. For my finals, I chose to have a company hire me to help create a logo for them. So I chose my parents to hire me. I chose their company to hire me. So my parents are currently building a school for donation to like the countryside of Thailand. So they're building a school from elementary to high school. And so they hired me to create a logo for that school. So I came up with this. This is not the full name of the school. But yeah, so I wanted to create something that's easy to look at, not bold looking, because I feel like the people in the countryside wouldn't really like that. So I chose blue and green because it's a place to well, it's a school for people who don't have that much opportunity to get higher education. So it represents a peace and harmony place to get education. Yeah, so also the circle, also the logo is in a circle because I want to reflect my parents' company's logo, which is also a circle. So thank you.
Okay, let me give you some feedback regarding to the logo. I think overall, like you have like a solid structure going on left and right, and then a mirror structure and a circle structure on the top, which represents probably a like a growth of a plant, probably the sun, rinsing the plant, and then it's growing two leaves, and then with the book underneath as the the negative space as the plant, and then the solid space as the opening of the book, which probably has the concept of studying, right? Yeah. So I think overall, the you have a good concept regarding the plant, the sun, I assume, and the book. But I think the of course, this is probably the name of the school, or yeah. Sorry, I can't read this, but okay. But yeah, but you have like two variations of design choices. One is like you have like the negative and the positive structure thing going on, but I don't really see the lighter blue, with the grayish blue underneath. I don't think it's necessary, certainly. I think you could just take that out. It'll be good as it is, because I don't see that grayish blue, because it actually blends with the circle, because you have like sort of like a same value tone in the color, in the choice of color. So I think this actually blends with the, but I don't see that necessarily. It looks serves more like a moon than a sun, you know. So I think the grayish blue, I would leave that off. So is the thin outer line. I think that is not necessary. Okay. And then for the words, I have no issue, because, you know, first of all, I don't understand sorry for the language, but you could like sort of fit it underneath somehow, but I don't think it's necessary to, you know, fit it into a circle, right? So these are two different, you know, artistic choices. So I think you just stick with one is good enough. You don't have to like put a grayish blue type of background to, you know, so that circle wouldn't work. Okay. So if you want to do that, then leave that probably white, you know, to have it like a cut out would be better than a sort of a greenish yellow color you have going on here. Okay, so that's my issue. Number two issues. One of the is the choice of color, and then one is the design variations on the, you know, on the outline and the background. And the other issue is the amount of pages. I think like with the one solid color, one negative color, and then one solid color will do the work, instead of, you know, adding more, you know, structure to your to the symbol. Because once you want to, if I like zoom out at it, it'll be all squashed together, this area. You won't be able to read to tell. The design will be like a whole bunch of stuff combining together to a point, then it's not, you know, identical. So I would probably fix, either shorten this, leave this blank, shorten it till here, or just leave that whole, these two lines out. Just simplify your, and it needs more, the whole logo needs to be more simplified. Okay, because you see, your parents' company is actually a pretty simple logo. Okay, they also did a rim at the you know, outside of the logo. I think it's fine, but they use but the company used a solid color, and then with you know, negative or white words, you know. So you could probably try that if you insist on, you know, having the rim on the, you know, on the outside of the logo. But just the logo I think will work. And then if you still need the words, you could try with the solid color instead of the thin line and the thick line going, you know, it's not consistent anyway. So that's my issues regarding the logo. Okay, so that would be good. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, so I think today we have like few you know, participants for the final. So you'll be the last one. You are the last one. So let me give you like a short lesson regarding Adobe Illustrator. Okay, I know some of you have been through my vector class before, and I have my laptop over here. I could switch to my laptop just to show you something regarding to the poster on the, wait, hold on. The poster regarding the drink. Yeah, this one, Clear Beast. Okay. Let me like show you something regarding to the hold on. Okay, let me Can you switch a little bit on the? Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Oh, you haven't prepared the material yet? Okay, yeah, sure, you do it first. Okay. So why is it, you're not here, right? So, which one are you? Because is it one of the red ones? This one, okay, you were late, okay. Okay, so if you're here, that will be fine, okay. And, look for your, you have uploaded, right? Okay, this one. Sakura. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, okay. This is my report, and I'm going to report 守信房修信部. And an introduction. 修信部 is a highly renowned wagashi specialty store in Taiwan. To make 修信部's wagashi more perfect, they have preserved the Japanese flavor while incorporating unique Taiwanese elements. Both the taste and appearance are meticulously designed and crafted. And this is the my identity. Bo's brand mission is to preserve and promote the art and culture of wagashi, offering high quality gifts that let customers feel the rich atmosphere of Japanese culture and the sincerity in our craftsmanship. Their brand values include respect for tradition, pursuit of innovation, and commitment to quality. Behavior identity. Eh? Why- eh? Eh? I lost one page. I don't know. I lost one page. I don't know where. Oh no. Okay, I'll continue. Behavior identity. The logo, 修信部's logo reflects elements of traditional Japanese culture. The using calligraphy and steel designs, giving a rustic yet elegant feel. And packaging design. 修信部's packaging design pays attention to detail and aesthetics, using calligraphy and traditional Japanese patterns to highlight the culture depth and high quality of the products. And the store image. 主信部's physical stores are carefully decorated with a strong Japanese cultural atmosphere, allowing customers to experience the charm of traditional culture while shopping. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the symbol logo design, which is more calligraphy, more in a calligraphy type of a design. Okay, so yeah, that would be good. Thank you. And then okay, let's take a break for 10 minutes, and I'll continue with my session regarding the Adobe Illustrator. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Just a short lesson regarding the font design we have over here. This is just a simulation of the one of your the poster, and then with the thinner outline that's going on over here, and the thicker outline over here. Okay, this is what I saw. Okay, of course, like there are ways you could like change overall designs. For example, like we narrow all the outlines, the strokes down to okay 1 pt. Okay, if you have that consistency, it will look a whole lot better than inconsistency. Okay, but sometimes you want your your stroke to be a little bit larger. Like the larger your stroke will be. Okay, for example, it says here, okay, 7 pt. Once you go up, you know, all the you could see the stroke eating in on the white area, which is the fill color. Okay, but so in order to solve this, you can do two things. Okay, one thing is that you could okay the what you might do is okay, first you might want to outline. Okay, my version is in Chinese, but you guys know the deal. Okay, you create outline now. It's not a font anymore. It's a graphic. Okay, vector graphic. So you could of course like bring this outline up some numbers, and then okay, this is actually what I call the stupid way. Okay, to copy it and then to paste in front. Okay, actually is another, you know, another structure. And then the stroke, you cut down on the stroke. And then because it's like two structures, you could see one with the thicker border underneath, then one without the outline on top. And of course, this would look better. Okay, but you have like a whole lot of stuff to select if you're, you know, too much structures. Okay, and then will, you have a bigger file size. Okay, the other way you could do it is, of course, you still need to like outline your strokes. Okay, I'll bring this to a gray area, but there's one function that says appear. Okay, in Chinese it's 外观. Okay, English is appear. It looks like a sun. Okay, which is this one. If you click on that, it'll show like the content in which you select. Okay, actually, if you click open at the content, okay, there's like a table in which the first one, it says stroke. Of course, mine is in Chinese. It says okay 3 pt. Okay, and then underneath it says fill. Okay, it's a white color. Okay, notice that the stroke comes before the fill color, right? Actually, it sort of works like a layer. You could click on that and then bring that underneath the fill color, like that. Okay, and then that way you could bring up the value on your stroke, but it won't on the fill color. Okay, so it's still one object. Okay, but it has this like strange, like sharp edges on the side or on the, you know, because it has this point on maybe a sharp edge. To fix that, you go to your stroke, make sure the option is on, and click on the ones in the middle. This one and this one will fix it. Okay, so this one will fix it. So this is one structure. It's not like this one on the left. It's like two structures for you know, for the solid color, and one structure underneath for the stroke. Okay, so this way, if you use the appearance panel, okay, if you can find it here, go to Windows, you'll find appearance. Okay, it says here, it'll say appearance, or somewhere over there you look for, okay? Appearance in English, in Chinese is 外观, okay? So that's one structure, okay? So that's a little tip for you if you need to outline your, outline your font or outline anything, even though it's not a font, even though it's like a square or a structure, you could do it by using appearance. Just make sure that, let's review again. You look into that structure. At default, the stroke will always be on top of the fill. Okay, so that's why if you click anything else, okay, you notice that you see the fill, it's always on top of the fill is always underneath the stroke. You could change that, but you can change it while it's in a font format. Okay, a character. So make sure to outline it in order to do this, and then it'll be one structure, very clean. Okay, so you could also do gradients. Okay, so yeah, see, this is more consistent, looks much more prettier than this one, I think, right? So yeah, just a little bit tip on Adobe Illustrator. Okay, people don't usually look at appearance panel, but it's actually, and also you could, yeah, one more trick, okay? For appearance, right, for this one, the 好想喝, okay? If you look at content, you see there's one stroke, right? Actually, you can add stroke. So you click on that stroke, you see this plus button over, it looks like a layer, okay? You could add a stroke. That's like the one underneath. I will double click it to another color, let's say a brownish color, okay? And then if I bring up the stroke value, notice that there's a stroke outside of that stroke. See, because that the 30 might be too much. Okay, so let me probably use a gray scale, more of a gray scale in order to let you guys see the difference. Probably this one on a little bit darker. Yeah, and then in case it's too close, you probably you have to probably double click and then try to move the move the structure just like that. Okay. So you'll be moving just one structure, and then you have like multiple stuff going on with two outlines. So actually, you could do this. Okay. So that's just one structure with the appearance panel. I'll make sure to click on the content. You see, I have two strokes going on with one fill, and the fill could also be a gradient if you please. Okay, so that's a little tip for you in case you want to, if you're interested in, knowing a more, not so complex way of, designing your logo types, okay, or fonts anyway. Okay, so that's it. So I think that's all we have for our reports today. And okay, so the ones, let me have a reminder. Next week we'll be having, because some of you are late, we won't be having class here. Okay, we'll be going to Nangang Exhibition Hall. Okay, we'll be going on a visit to see the new. Okay, let me go on there. So, okay, to let you guys know exactly what we're doing next week. Okay, this is the website. Okay, it's Young Designers Exhibition 2024. Okay, in case that you don't know, this is the exhibition, pretty big exhibition for graduate students from each school that has like design departments or art departments, they go to join this exhibitions. Okay, so make sure to bring 200 NT. Okay, entrance fee. But you probably have like free tickets. I don't know. You can ask around. I'm not so sure that the department offers free tickets or not. But in case they don't, bring 200 NT. Okay, for entrance fee. Okay. And we'll be meeting because our department is also like doing exhibition. Okay, they're having an opening ceremony. Okay, at 1 o'clock, which is exact my time of this course. So next week, 1 o'clock, be at the Nangang exhibition hall. That's the second one. Okay, the Thai next two. Okay, you can take the MRT, just the blue route. You can get there. It's the final stop, I think. And bring 200 NT if you can. Be there at 1, and then we'll have like an open ceremony afterwards. After that, it'll just take probably 20 minutes or so. After that, please go walk around and take images like what we did on our last visit on the Song Yen Park. Okay? So take pictures regarding logo designs, corporate identity, and yeah, anything you want. Okay, just take of what's going on. Okay, so I'll probably have you file a report regarding to that. Not so much, just maybe 500 words, and then some photos will do. I'll have announcements. Okay, and so next week we'll be going to this place and doing that. And so the next presenters will start on the last day of this month, which is the 31st of May. Okay, so that will be our second group. It will be a more guys involved because we have like we're all squashed into 1 week because we had a delay on the the building offering the exam place for exam purposes. And so check on the schedule in which week that you're supposed to present. So make sure to do that. And so the next 3 weeks after our visit will be presenting, but on the 17th week, which is the 14th of June, I'll cover this to make it a little bit special so you guys would know. This one in darker green. We'll be doing this week online because they're fixing this building, right? So they're shutting this building down. Okay, so on the 14th, we'll be doing our course online. So you'll be reporting online. That will be our last week on the final reports. Okay, and then on our last day, which is the 21st of June, you'll be having exhibition. I'll verify that. Okay, to let you know. Okay, we'll be having exhibition in our department, I think, regarding foreign students and some of our local students. We have like exhibitions. Okay, so we'll be looking into that. Okay, Professor Leo wanted me to like bring you guys over to see what's going on. Okay, so that will be it. Okay, so the ones that did the presentations today, leave. Okay, for now, you could go, and then you're free to go. And the rest, I'll go like one by one again to see how you're doing and how your what your status at your work. Okay, so some of you that did the presentations today, you're free to go. Okay, so the rest, stay and go over your stuff with me for the rest of or half an hour. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably start from the row on the left. Okay.